Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to another episode of the Wrestle Art Podcast, right here on the BWN Radio Network. I am the current, reigning, defending, undisputed Wrestle Art Champion, Pancast, as always, and joining me here today, as always, we got ourselves the king of the CMU Cruiserweights, Aled Thomas.
Hi.
It happens again. I don't know why I botched that so hard. And joining me to my right, the Rant King Plod, Thomas Noble.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen?
Going different, but there's a reason why. Joining me down below is the Joker, Ross Blocks.
Well, hey there.
And our honorary member, Classic Radio 12.
Hello.
Yeah, if you can tell by the sound of his voice, Radio does not sound good at all. I believe he said that he was not feeling good during his show this morning. So, everyone in Spreaker.com, please give your honest thoughts and support to Radio as he is currently dealing with his sickness. Hopefully, it's not COVID again. But he's But
here in the YouTube chat, instead of hashtag save Aled, put hashtag save radio.
Save save.
No, save radio.
Save radio.
Save radio.
Save radio for fuck's sake, or for F's sake.
No.
Well, whatever.
Anyway.
Anyways.
No, how about this? Hashtag save radio for fuck's sake. Peyton fucked up.
Just get into the show.
All right. That's.
Let's get to the show.
All right. So, we were supposed to do this, I believe, last night, but due to the fact of me oversleeping and the fact that Aled, I believe, had his mental health issue as well last night.
It was like 4 a.m.
Yeah. So we decided to move the results show to here. So there will be no roundup this week. So hopefully, you guys do understand. But we will be back Thursday with our regular podcast. But anyways, first things first, we're going to do Takeover 36 first, do the scores for that, and then do SummerSlam and the scores for that as well. So, anyways, let's get started. Now, Noble, what match came on first? Because I didn't see Takeover at all. For anyone?
It was the H-Hall match.
We started with the $1 Million Championship match.
Between Cameron Grimes and LA Knight. All right.
Yeah, but the match, they have a pre-show match which is Holla versus Baxter, where Holla won the match.
Okay, that's kind of weird. Anyways, next, the winner of LA Knight versus Cameron Grimes was Cameron Grimes, and he is your new $1 Million Champion. Next,
And if the Cameron Grimes had have lost, Tim DiBiase would have been Knight's butler, which it didn't happen.
So all of us were right on this one. What match came next?
Raquel Gonzalez versus Dakota Kai for the NXT Women's Championship.
All right, and the winner of that match was indeed Raquel Gonzalez, retaining her NXT Women's Championship. But after the match, Kaylee Ray out of NXT UK came out, and is she possibly the next challenger for Gonzalez?
Possibly.
Yep. So me and Noble. Yes. Sorry. Go ahead.
Which Kaylee Ray is going to be a next challenge for Raquel. Because here's the thing. Does not know who Kaylee Ray is. She is the woman who held the NXT Women's UK title for almost exactly 500 to 600 days.
Almost
so technically,
2 years.
She's almost 2 years, and she is the most talented UK woman inside the brand. So she has to be the next challenger for Raquel.
And speaking of UK, this next match was a complete shock.
I believe that is
Was
the
it though?
Walter versus Walter versus Ilya Dragunov for the UK Championship.
Yep.
Yep, and the winner of
And the
that
what?
match was indeed Ilya
And
Dragunov,
he
the
is
new United Kingdom champion.
Yeah,
I think the most shocking thing. I think the most shocking thing is that he tapped out.
He tapped out to a sleeper.
right. Yeah, the thing is, like, me and you got that completely wrong. I was mad about
It's
It
that.
was 870 days, that reign.
held it.
Dude,
He held it for over 2
Dude.
years.
And like,
the thing is, like, that.
like I said,
Go ahead.
Walter has to lose that title anytime soon, and it was last night.
He's probably going up to the main roster, I think.
Probably, but
And
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how they will utilize
Walter,
him.
I
Well, the
say,
dra-
I say
well,
put
there-
Walter on SmackDown.
Nah,
well,
put him on
it
the
depends
go.
because it depends at where the draft put Walter. But is there a draft coming up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there is a draft coming up within the next week or two.
yeah. So probably next week
And-
after. Yeah.
And we'll find out where Walter end up in the draft.
Or probably
I'm
Imperium.
gonna say.
Or probably Imperium. Alright. Next up, I believe it was the undisputed finale between Cole and O'Reilly.
I
Yeah.
did not like this match.
Ah,
I had problems with this match, and a lot of them.
yeah. And the winner was Kyle O'Reilly winning 2-1. O'Reilly winning the main match, Cole winning the street fight, and O'Reilly beating Cole via submission via handcuffed.
I called it already. I called that. I said O'Reilly wins the traditional match. Cole wins street fight, and O'Reilly wins the steel cage. And I completely called that right.
You did call that.
That match was way more hyped than it should have been. It was so overhyped and they did not deliver whatsoever. Honestly, the first match, what was it, a regular match? He pinned him in like one move. The street fight was literally boring, nothing happened, and the steel cage match was just stupid. And it could maybe be Adam Cole's last match in WWE or in NXT. It's either his last match in NXT or his last match in WWE.
Notice that what the rumors are saying, they were just saying WWE NXT.
Yeah, I saw that too.
So-
I genuinely think he's going to go into the main roster.
Yeah, he might go to the main roster,
should.
either Raw or SmackDown.
It's the best
Maybe.
decision for him.
Maybe the main roster. Maybe.
But-
Because, like you said, it is WWE NXT, not WWE.
But
So-
but the thing is, if he goes to the main roster, that would cost him his Twitch stream.
So,
So, anyways,
So,
I mean, he still has up, down, down.
True.
I would just like to get a word in here. He's not going to AEW. Quit reading rumors.
yeah,
I don't think he's going there either. Like, come on. Why would Vince
Okay.
McMahon have a meeting with Adam Cole? Like,
yeah, technically, like, if,
Vince never has
Everyone
meeting with
that-
NXT talents.
yeah. All right.
yeah. Oh, the guys who just say that Adam Cole will go to AEW, you guys are the most stupidest idiots.
Well, you can't
in the
really say
planet
that
Earth.
because it could happen.
It could happen,
But
but it cannot
It most
happen.
likely isn't happen.
We'll see.
If it
Not
does
even happen
happen,
because
then I mean you don't know that though.
We know. But let's move on to the main event of Takeover 36, which was Samoa Joe taking on Karrion Kross for the NXT Championship, and this match was a complete squash. Like,
it's a squash.
It wasn't a squash match. You didn't even watch it.
well,
You're not even
well,
watching it.
well, the thing is, like,
Okay,
hold on.
you sit down. I'll explain the match. The match itself is complete great. Samoa Joe is fighting great. And Karrion Kross was literally almost got Joe's number, But at the end here, Joe won the match. Won the NXT title. This is his third time.
By a freaking muscle buster, though. We haven't seen that since, like...
Muscle buster.
I believe we haven't seen that since once he injured Tyson Kidd. With that.
And there was no Scarlett either.
No Scarlett either.
Scarlett wasn't out there.
No Scarlett. I wonder what happened during that time.
Well,
she's probably going to go to the main roster too.
Probably with him too.
Don't be surprised if he's on Raw tonight.
We'll see.
Like, I don't know because she might be going to SmackDown. Cross and Scarlett might be separated of both brands.
I wasn't talking about Scarlett. I was talking about Cross. I was like, don't be surprised if you see him on Raw tonight.
I mean, besides, if Cross and Scarlett go separate on different rosters, I don't know if that would be a good idea or not.
Okay.
I don't think Scarlett will go to SmackDown just because they just got someone back, which we're going to talk about in a minute.
We will in a minute. But, with that being said, let's announce the scores for Takeover 36. In last place, with the score...
Did we even talk about the kickoff show match?
Yeah, it was...
Yeah, we did talk about the kickoff.
We did.
Match. Rich Rollins and Trey Bex.
Yeah, we did.
We did, but we're not getting involved with that.
Alright.
Move on.
Alright. Try this again. In last place, with a score of 2 wins and 3 losses, Aled. You were very in the hole.
This weekend was...
not the best for you. Alright. But, in third place, with the score of 3 wins and 2 losses, myself. I got the Cole match wrong and the Walter match wrong.
Yep.
But in second place, which is a tie, with a score of 4 wins and 1 loss, Christian, Ross, and Radio, meaning your winner of Takeover 36 with a score of 5 wins, 0 losses, Thomas Noble.
He was undefeated.
Undefeated, man. How does it feel?
I did not expect to go undefeated Takeover. That's wrong, and that would have been the Adam Cole and the Kyle O'Reilly match.
Yeah.
And possibly the Walter match, because I picked Dragunov as the ultimate underdog, and he has heart. Technically, WWE just listened to the word I said.
Basically so.
It's a shame the SLR title wasn't on the line, or you'd have won it.
But
I know.
But for SummerSlam,
it is a shame. Let me
sorry.
It is a shame that the wrestler. It is a shame that the wrestler title was not defended at that pay-per-view. I would have won that easily, but we agreed that we had to defend it at SummerSlam, which I did not clearly want that.
Yeah. If we were going to defend it at SummerSlam at Takeover 36, you would have won it at all. But sadly, did not happen. But next up,
nope.
Yeah, let's talk about SummerSlam.
SummerSlam is next. And
this show,
I mean, it was
under-delivered.
Yeah,
I gave it a 7.
Yeah, same here. Like, it did under-deliver, but I felt like the ending of the show really bumped up from a 5 to a 7, in my opinion. So let's go over the matches. Our first match was actually a pre-show match between Big E and Baron Corbin. We don't count that match because it wasn't announced. But Big E won over Baron Corbin and took back the Money in the Bank briefcase. About damn time, got the damn briefcase back.
You have to sanitize it because now you have to sanitize it because all over it is Corbin germs all over the place.
We've seen that Corbin's been like in Vegas and stuff, and he's actually been winning some money.
He's been gaining a lot of money.
He has.
Yeah, he's got like $1,400.
All right.
I don't know why, but he should have been bankrupt immediately.
Yeah.
He was.
All right. Next, I believe our first match of the main show was Randy Orton and Riddle out of RK Bro taking on AJ Styles and Omos for the Raw Tag Team Championship. And honestly, this was a very good first match to open up the night, to be honest.
It was okay.
And the winners and new Raw Tag Team Champions, RK Bro.
We all called it.
We all called it.
Yep.
We all called it.
Nice. Nicely done for everyone.
Also, I'm just saying, Randy Orton still needs to get a scooter.
I mean, he should. Anyways,
Absolutely not.
Alright, next. I believe the next match was Alexa Bliss and Eva Marie.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
this match
And
was a total squash.
It was
And
pointless,
this,
to be honest.
It was.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. This is the second match that Bliss just have like new gear. She has like got Money in the Bank and now SummerSlam.
Right. But yeah, Bliss did defeat Eva Marie, but then after the match, Doudrop literally said the loser of the match is Eva Marie, and then took Eva Marie's entranceware, put it on herself, and began to strut like she's the boss. Like,
That's
I don't
not a good turn.
I don't.
That's not typically that partnership between Marie and Dude. And I'm gonna say this.
It's
not
Denny.
Doudrop. It is Piper Niven.
It's thinning a bit. So, anyways,
Everyone says
everyone tried to correct me. It's Doudrop. Screw off. I can call it Piper Niven as long as they want. Move on.
all right.
Anyway, we all got Alexa Bliss on that.
We all did?
Yeah,
Did
all of us did Bliss. Yep.
Who would have picked Eva Marie
Yes.
anyway?
No one did.
No one.
Well, the only way
As
she
long
could
as
have
you're-
won.
if you're-
Been out for that long.
The only way.
Well,
The only way even Marie could have won is if Doudrop like cost her the match, but she turned like after the match.
but if you're William Thompson, he would have picked Eva Marie.
Anyway, what's the next match? US title?
It was Damian
Yep.
Priest versus Sheamus for the United States Championship.
and
It was a decent match, to be fair.
and Damian Priest literally pulled up out the stops. I thought Miz and Morrison were going to interfere in the match. They actually didn't. And Priest turns out to be your new United States champion.
And this is the very first hard title that Damian Priest has in his career. Overall, his second. North American title from NXT, and now the United States title. The next thing he could go for is a main card title, Universal title, or WWE title.
I don't-
That might not happen in 3 years.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just saying.
Yeah. I don't see a Priest winning like a main title right now. Ever since he did win the US title, so
I just hope they don't like screw his title. Excuse me. His title reign up, you know. I hope he actually like has a long title reign.
yeah. Okay.
I
This
hope
match will just fell by itself.
Damian Priest is the most talented superstar in this brand.
All right. What's next? Was it
We got the Usos versus the Mysterios.
Usos versus the Mysterios for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships.
Thank you.
Retained.
Usos retained in a very
There's no heel turn either.
no heel turn
Okay,
though.
Heel turn, correct.
Okay, the next match, I'm gonna explain this. It should have been Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair, but Sasha did not even come out.
And then
Instead,
here
it
comes
was-
Carmelo.
But out of nowhere, out of thin air, the
Out of
return
nowhere. It
of
was
the man.
so obvious it was happening.
It is the man, Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch
And
returned.
everybody hated it. And everybody
Yes.
hated it. except
Yes.
For me.
You know why?
Everyone
Because
liked it until
until what happened afterwards. Lynch literally takes out Carmella, gets back in the ring, and says and says that
back
she,
in the chicken wing.
and she and Belair are having a match for the SmackDown Women's Championship tonight on SummerSlam. Once the bell rang, they shook hands, but then Lynch pulled her, I think punched her, first, and then hit.
She yanked her.
She yanked her.
She punched her.
in, and
Yep,
then she did
yep.
the manhandle. slam.
Manhandle slam for the 1, 2, 3, and she is immediately the new SmackDown Women's Champion.
27-second match.
Everyone hated that.
This is the thing, though. Every
Who'd have
single
thought of
person
that?
every single person that hated that, you're just wrong because she's a heel. What do you expect her to do?
I don't know.
She might be the top.
She is the top heel on that show now.
She is now, actually.
She's gonna
So,
have a feud with Bianca Belair, and then she's probably gonna retain against her again, and then she's gonna face Sasha Banks at some point.
so,
She
since
still should have come back on the road, though.
since Banks did not appear, we're gonna count that one as a draw.
Becky's gonna get booed on Friday.
She is gonna get booed or cheered.
She's gonna get booed.
I don't know.
She might be get yayed or she get booed. It's gonna be mixed.
Okay,
Who knows?
Alright, I believe the next match was McIntyre versus Mahal.
Yeah.
It was
Gender
sort of a squash.
This was more of a freaking squash match. McIntyre literally destroyed Mahal. Mahal didn't. Mahal didn't. Yeah, as you can see, a lead chose Mahal, and he regrets it. He regrets his choice.
I don't really get it. I mean, I had the legit reason on why I picked him, though, because I thought he was going to cheat to win, seeing as his two
Literally, he got
people were
squashed.
banned.
Yeah.
Because they were banned from the ringside, I thought he was going to cheat to win. That's like genuine logic.
Yeah, Mahal got
I mean,
squashed.
it's Mahal. What do you expect?
Okay.
Yeah, it's WWE. What do you expect?
Now, what was next? Was it Edge Rollins?
Oh, women's.
Have
No.
No. It's Charlotte Flair,
Okay.
Bea Ash, and Rhea Ripley.
I got
for
this
the
one right,
World
though.
Championship.
But I
Who are
didn't
you,
know.
Vega?
Yeah, Vega out of all of us only picked Ripley. Me, Noble, and Radio.
Charlotte Flair.
Me, Radio, and Thomas had Nikki Cross retaining, but out of the blue, Charlotte Flair is a 14-time champion.
Biggest waste of money in the
Give me-
bank. And
12-time women's champion.
Yeah.
Ross, give me a high five. High five.
biggest waste of money in the bank of
Peyton,
all
not
time.
you.
Sorry.
Peyton,
Charlotte,
Peyton, you
I'm
sit
gonna
your
say
ass
this-
down, Peyton.
Okay,
Her
Oh, Miss
character,
Ross,
Nikki's
if
character, hang on, Nikki's character has failed.
Yeah.
It
It's,
genuinely
It did
failed.
not go well at all.
yeah.
All Miss Ross.
Yeah. It did not go well. It did.
Raw Women's roster. If you please take the title, if you challenge Charlotte and take the title off of her immediately, they want to see her as champion. All I'm gonna say.
I mean, Becky should have come
Charlotte
back there.
freaking Flair.
As
I
much
mean-
as you hate her, she is the best female wrestler in the world right now, and you
True.
can't
She
deny
is
that.
the best women's wrestler.
That is true. Alright, so what was next?
Edge versus
Edge.
Edge versus Rollins. This
Oh,
match
this one I will too.
This match was good. This match was so good.
Can I just talk about the entrance Edge had for
Oh my
SummerSlam?
god, with the Brood,
He
man.
brought back his Brood character, and right in the middle, he brought his You Think You Know Me.
Also, another thing to point out, there was no pyro for any of the entrances.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
the stadium was having like some sort of issues. The concessions were closed. The concessions were freaking closed. There was toilets
Apparently the toilets were overflowing.
were overflowing. And
Goldberg's entrance looked weird.
it was weird, but
It's the
Yeah.
it's the
Toilets are going to overflow with crap.
yes,
Can I just point out that it's home of the Raiders, so you better expect that it's gonna fail.
true.
Yeah, and regarding
Anyway,
the
Edge did win this
their
match.
Really gonna
condolences
fail.
to Edge and Goldberg.
But
Edge did win this match.
he did.
No, I'm talking
But-
about pyro-wise.
By the way of a sleeper hold, crossface. I would say.
Crossface, sleeper hold, and Edge made Seth tap out.
I did not expect Rollins tap out.
Edge
I really
broke
not.
him, like he said.
Genuinely, that was the wrong call. I'm sorry, it was the wrong call.
But
Edge should have won that match.
I technically did not like the ending of this match. It was Goldberg versus Lashley for the
can I
WWE
talk
Championship.
about this one?
Well, the thing is, I know for a fact that
this was
it's
wrong
gonna.
too.
The thing is, like, I know for a fact that this is a storyline between Goldberg and Lashley at the moment.
Yeah, they're carrying on this.
But
This is
the
incorrect.
fact that
Have to carry on with it.
But the fact that Lashley being so strategic and injuring Goldberg's leg,
What's to hate about that, though?
that
I mean, it
That-
seemed like a legitimate injury.
made
This.
that match made my night screwed.
Why?
You will see. You will see.
They're gonna have another match.
I know, but you will see.
And his son got involved.
I have no idea. Anyways,
His son got involved.
his son got involved and then immediately got tapped
Yeah.
to the Hurt Lock.
Yeah.
But now we have the main event.
Well, that's why he retained, as no
Yes,
one did in his.
last year retained. But now we move on to the main event of the evening. Roman Reigns versus John Cena for the Universal Championship.
This match saved the pay-per-view.
This match really saved it. This match was so good.
It wasn't as good as I thought it would be, but it saved the pay-per-view for me.
Yeah, like the amount of kickouts in this match, even the late ones by Roman.
There was a table spot. It was.
Avalanche AA. But the thing is, like, I'm
The only
surprised.
thing I hate about this is just exactly like their No Mercy match. Cena hits so many AAs, Hillman kicks out, one spear, it's over.
The thing is, like,
Just like No Mercy.
The thing is, like, I'm like surprised that Cena did not hit the lightning fist for some reason.
No one really liked that. I don't think he even uses that anymore.
Well, anyways, but
the massive thing happened after this match.
Reigns to
Oh, yeah.
Reigns to retain.
This was not expected whatsoever.
Reigns to retain, but we're now gonna have a match between Brock Lesnar and Reigns in the near future. As Paul Heyman's gonna be there like,
Brock Lesnar came back.
what can I do? The thing is, like, we said before that this is gonna be a Paul Heyman on a pole match. The winner wins Paul
Excuse me,
Heyman.
I said that. I
He
came up
took
with
it.
that.
Well,
Glad came with
I
that.
said
well,
that.
yeah, technically
This
he's
was
a
my
Glad-
idea.
Possibly
Fun.
Paul Heyman. Okay, no. Ross, let me talk for a second. It should be Paul Heyman on a cage, not on a pole.
Yeah, I
or
w-
He's supposed to carry Paul Heyman on this.
like a shark cage.
It would be so funny to see him just hanging on a pole.
Yeah, it'd be weird.
But
But
Brock Lesnar, he looks weird, he looks taller, he still looks scary. The pop was monstrous.
he has a ponytail now
Unexpected.
and a beard.
Yeah, he has a beard too. And then after SummerSlam went off the air, he just kind of destroyed John Cena.
With an F5.
And suplex.
Yeah, sure. But
Yeah, Brock Lesnar has an occupation. Like Brock Lesnar has an occupation of a butcher.
He's a babyface now too.
But
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, he is a baby.
But for how long will he be a babyface?
we don't know.
The first
But-
time. This is the first time Lesnar. This is the first time Lesnar's going to be a babyface since SmackDown in 2003.
Okay. So with that being said, let us see who will win the Wrestle Arc Championship. To those of you in speaker, whoever wins the SummerSlam predictions will win it and will defend it the next pay-per-view. So, here we go.
Which is
Not
Extreme
it-
Rules.
Yes.
Right. Alright. So, in last place, we have a tie with a score of 6 wins, 3 losses, and 1 loss. 6 wins, 3 losses, and 1 loss. Aled Thomas.
Wait, don't you mean one draw?
One draw.
He just won six losses.
Yeah,
The 6 wins, three wins, one. What?
Okay, sorry. Last place with a score of 6 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. Aled. And unfortunately, myself. So, that means the winner of SummerSlam will be the new
Someone else.
Wrestle Arc champion.
Aled's there, like, if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me.
Yes, you have. So you literally, you took me out.
Hey, I lost NXT Takeover, I lost SummerSlam, I can't lose everything by myself.
True. Alright.
This weekend sucked.
But, in third place, we have another tie.
Oh god.
With a score of 7 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. 7 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. Thomas Noble and Brandon Nutting.
I literally screwed I really screwed with my predictions in SummerSlam. I would have my predictions stayed there on the first time. Instead, I changed them.
Yes.
It's literally my fault.
You're tired of me. Get over
Oh,
it.
well.
Anyways,
It's either Ross or Vega.
we'll see. But in second
It's
place,
gotta be one of them.
with a score of 8 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. 8 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. Christian Vega. And that being said, your winner of SummerSlam with a score of 9 wins, 0 losses, and 1 draw. Radio, I might want to lower my volume for this. And new Wrestle Arc Champion, Ross Blocks!
Say
I
words.
did it. All I did was I regained the title that I lost, who I lost it to, and I took it from Peyton, so that's an ultimate fuck you.
That's right. You did take it from me, and you'll defend that pay-per-view, the title at Extreme. Wait, what? Hello?
I got
Hello? Oh, it's not gonna be Extreme Rules first. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Thank you.
It's kind of cool, isn't it?
So,
I know what I'm doing.
I've gotten
I
word.
think it's kind of cool.
I've gotten word from our producers.
We don't have producers.
Well, yeah.
Nice try.
I know. I know. But they want us to defend the Wrestle Arc Championship at AEW All Out, September 5th.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That CM Punk is competing in that event.
Well, I'm predicting now CM Punk wins his match.
Yep. So
Yes,
we
you will.
so we decided as sorry, go ahead.
CM Punk does not win this match, we're gonna riot.
You're gonna riot.
Yep. So we decided as a group that since CM Punk did come back did debut at AEW, that we're going to be we're going to be defending the title at All Out. So at September 5th,
We were defending it anyway.
yeah. So at September 5th at I think around 8 p.m. is when it starts.
8 p.m.
We will be live with our AEW prediction results or reactions over on my Trust for One's Wrestling Reactions channel. But I believe
Defend the title.
and I believe the day or someday before All Out, I think it's gonna be either Friday or Saturday or I don't know when we do our predictions for All Out, but
All Out's on a Sunday.
also so I believe Saturday is when we'll do the predictions for All Out, and then Sunday after All Out, we'll do our results show. And then after All Out, we're doing Extreme Rules. So, hopefully everyone understands. But that will do it.
Everyone's been telling us to freaking do AEW content, so we're doing AEW stuff, okay?
Just for you guys. Just for you guys.
Yes.
Make sure. But that's it for everyone. That's it for the results show. Make sure we leave you like the video, comment down below, subscribe to always make sure you read about my content from us. Follow us on Spreaker at the Wrestle Art Podcast. Go follow the BWN Radio Network. Follow Classic Radio 33. Follow New York Trailblazer, the Gridiron Podcast. All the podcasts that are in your inventory on the BWN Radio Network. Everything is everything is down below as well. I believe the first episode of Trailblazer is October 8th.
The day before tip off.
The day before tip off. Right. Thank you. And also, everyone in Spreaker, in the Spreaker app or something, or Twitter, on Twitter, please do the hashtag Save Radio. Cause
You forgot someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you forgot someone else.
I did. Yeah, I did.
My first. My debut date for radio's podcast was just the New York Troubles. My first episode for my podcast is going to be the date.
It hasn't been announced yet.
We're still working on it.
Yep.
True. Sorry.
Still working on the.
Ahead of myself.
You are getting a little ahead of me, but. Anyways, everyone, that will do it for us here today. And make sure you stay up to date with us on Twitter, all that good stuff. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to our separate channels itself. But until then, for Led and Cena as well, Led, Radio, Ross, and Noble, this has been Paycast saying, always best in life. We will see you next time on the Wrestle Arc Podcast. Wrestle Arc, out.
Goodbye.
Growing up ain't easy. Too many things to do weekly. Too many thoughts to think deeply. Too many thoughts to be sleeping. Yeah, oh my god, I'm not eating. I feel so empty, I'm receding. And all of my friends are misleading. All of these posts and the lives they're leading. Yeah, oh, no way, I ain't gonna stand for this today. I'ma keep my head down, I'm okay. I don't wanna listen to a word they say. And we all know fear is a slogan, yeah. And we all feel broken, yeah. And we all outspoken. Need someone who could just so sometimes I struggle in this place. Been in circles several days, never knowing the right way. Yeah. Sometimes I struggle in this place.